This past Monday, I attended Raw's 30th anniversary that was held at the Wells Fargo Arena. Yeah, brother. Let me tell you, brother. Was it a good show? Was it a bad show? I know you probably already watched it. You have your own opinions and your thoughts, but let me share my thoughts, brother. Woo! The first segment with the bloodline and Sami Zayn, the trial of Sami Zayn, I think that was the highlight. It to me, it was the best part of the show. Just they were just so creative and just so funny, with this trial. I really everyone in the arena, everyone was laughing. From what I saw, everyone was really into it. It was definitely the highlight of the night. After that segment, the Usos had a match versus the Judgment Day. Jimmy Uso ended up suffering a knee injury, and Sammy Uso had to step up to the plate. So that was a very entertaining match. Sammy and Jay, they ended up winning the match. Of course, we're not surprised, and it was a really fun match. It was a great match. I really enjoyed it. Then after that, they had L.A. Knight, Bray Wyatt, and the Undertaker segment. That was it was pretty decent. I was so surprised when the Undertaker came out. I was shocked. I did not see that coming. It would have been cool to see the Undertaker choke slam LA Knight. I don't know if I don't maybe they didn't want to bury LA Knight. I'm not sure, or maybe the Undertaker is not cleared, whatever the case is. Maybe he had some health issues. I know he had some knee issues, but still, it would have been cool to see the Undertaker at least get a choke slam on someone. And then after that, they were supposed to have the Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair match. Bianca Belair, Bailey, Bianca. I'm sorry, Becky Lynch versus Bailey. That match never happened. Damage Control ended up coming out, attacking Becky Lynch. I think I from what I heard now and from what we all heard that there was timing issues. The first segment with the Bloodline went over. I think that's BS because being at the event was it was 3 hours. Raw was 3 hours. They had so much time. There's so much like the formatting of Raw is horrible. They need to like definitely improve it. They have to definitely work on it. There were so many commercials, so much advertisement. I understand you have to promote your stuff, but the last hour, like the third hour, they could have moved that match, the cage match, over because it was just so much downtime. After that, DX came out and Imperium came out to confront DX, talking smack. That was a pretty funny segment. They ended up having Imperium ended up having a match versus Rollins and the Street Profits. That match was the that was highlight that match. It was the best match of the night. It was just a lot of action. It was just really fun, and everyone just did a great job. So that match was just really awesome. The Street Profits and Rollin won the match. And then also throughout the show, they had backstage segments, with the legends. And it would have been nice just to see like even Shawn Michaels like hitting the sweet chin music or something like that. You know what I mean? That it would they could have at least done something like that. And then after that they had what was it? Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair, they had a little segment. Sonya Deville came out to interfere. That turned into a match with Bianca versus Sonya Deville. This match was okay. The crowd, I can tell you, man, being there live, people were not really into this match. And I was actually kind of surprised that they had this match because I know that Sonya Deville and Charlotte, they had like this little rivalry that was going on. So I thought that match, the rivalry with Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville, I thought that was going to probably lead into. I thought that was going to lead to another match, maybe like a match at the Royal Rumble. So I was kind of surprised by that. Um, and then what was next? Alexa Bliss. She came. She appeared on the screen, and she was saying how she's going to defeat Bianca Belair at the Royal Rumble. I thought that was pretty good promo by Alexa. And then after that, The Miz came out. He cut a short promo. Then he was interrupted by KO. KO hit a stunner. That was pretty cool. Then after KO hit the stunner, he was saying how he was going to beat Roman Reigns. He's going to do whatever he can do to defeat him. I thought that was pretty cool. And then we had the main event, Lashley versus Austin Theory. I thought it was a decent little match. I was I was surprised. Everyone was surprised when Brock Lesnar came out, when he interfered. That was just crazy. I did not see that coming. I didn't see that coming at all. So that was another highlight. I would say overall it was a decent show, but they have WWE, with Raw being a 3 hour show, they have to get better at just with the flow of the show and just the formatting. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense that the wrestlers, they were like pretty much, they're standing. A wrestler will come out right to the ring, then there's a commercial break, and the wrestler's in the ring for like 4 additional minutes, and then their opponent will come out, or whatever the case is, or if there's another segment, and then the wrestler's still in the ring, and there's another commercial. So it's just so much downtime. They have to really, like, to me, have a better flow with the matches. Overall, this was it was a fun 30th anniversary. Of course, like I said, they could have done things better, but overall, it was a fun experience. I went to the show with one of my best friends. It was his first time at a wrestling event, in I think in over like maybe 15, or yeah, maybe like 15 years. So we had a good time with Raw. Let me know your opinions and thoughts about Raw.